Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Johnson. I just wanted to add in a second video this week to give you guys a little bit of guidance on how to complete the adding and subtracting polynomials handout. For those students that attended the Google Meet session with me this week, we went over this assignment in more detail, but for those of you that missed that session, here's another opportunity for you to complete the assignment. So if you look at the first two examples, you will notice we have addition and we have subtraction. When we're talking about adding two polynomials, the phrase we've used before, combine like terms, comes into play. So if you look here, we have x squared and another term with an x squared. We want to start with terms that have the highest exponents and combine the like terms. As you write your final answer, it will automatically be in standard form. So when we do this, we will add the coefficients, -2 plus 3, that will give us 1, and we do not change the exponents. The exponents stay the same. You will keep the x squared. Then we want to look for anything with just an x. In this case, we have 18x and -8x. So 18 and -8 would give us a positive 10x. The last part of any polynomial here should be the constant terms. So if there are constant terms, meaning solid numbers, those are the last things you want to combine. In this case, we have 15 and -10. When you add 15 with -10, you get a positive 5. This would be your final answer, written in standard form because the exponent 2 is written first, the plain variable is second, and the constant term is last. For addition, it's just that simple. Combine your like terms. But when we look at example number 2, we have a subtraction sign. With this subtraction sign, it's really as if there's a -1 in front of this parenthesis. And based on some of the other lessons we've learned, we have to distribute that -1 to each term behind the parenthesis. So when we're subtracting, I like to rewrite this. And for example, we would keep 6x squared and 7x because that's in the first polynomial. But for the second polynomial, all of the signs will change. So 10x will become -10x. Positive 3x squared will become -3x squared. And positive 2 will become a -2. At this point, now you can treat this as an addition problem. We're going to combine our like terms. So we will add 6x squared with a -3x. That would yield a positive 3x squared. We will add 7x with -10x. That would give us -3x. And -2 is the only constant term, so that just is brought down at the end of our final answer, giving us 3x squared minus 3x minus 2. That concept is what you are to use for the problems at the bottom of this page. So if you look at the directions, it says solve the following problems and match that answer to the correct letter of the alphabet. Enter that letter of the alphabet on the blank corresponding to the problem number. So there are a bunch of solutions written under the letters. The problems are actually here at the bottom of the page. So when you look at numbers 1 to 16, you are either going to add or subtract the polynomials that are given and then find the matching answer underneath the letters above. So for number 1, you notice there's an addition sign here. You are going to add 2x squared with 3x squared, and that will give us 5x squared. Add 4x with 6x, you will get a positive 10x. Add 1 with 5, and you will get a positive 6. You should notice this answer is actually right above number 1 at the letter U. So the way that this worksheet is completed is now you will take that letter U and up here on the blanks, anywhere where you see a number 1, you will fill in the letter U. So U has been taken and we are done with number 1. If you look at number 2, you have x plus 6 plus 3x plus 5. Again, it's an addition problem, so we add our x values. 3x plus 1x is 4x, and 6 plus 5 would give us 11. You should notice that 4x plus 11 is found under letter B. So anywhere you see a number 2, you are going to fill in the letter B. Moving on to number 3, you will notice you have x to the third, but there is no other term with x to the third, so that will remain x to the third. You have 2x squared and 3x squared. When you add 2 and 3, you will get 5x squared. And you have two numbers, -4 and 6, which would give us a +2. If you notice, that solution is under the letter Y, which means we got number 3 right. And if we come up here to number 3, we're going to fill in the letter Y on the blanks. Now, number 4 starts the subtraction problem. So if you look at number 4, there really is a -1 in front of this parenthesis. So we are going to distribute that -1 and rewrite each of the terms with their proper signs. So keep 4x minus 2y minus 2x plus 6y. And I changed the 2x to a negative, the -6y to a positive because of that subtraction sign. Now when I combine my like terms, I will take 4x minus 2x, which would give me a +2x, and -2y plus 6y would give me a +4y. If you notice, that solution is under the letter O, so anywhere you see a number 4, we will fill in the letter O. Okay, number 5, very similar process in number 5. We have the first polynomial, which will not change, and since it is a subtraction problem, we will change every sign in that second polynomial. What you will notice once you change those signs, you have a +x squared and a -x squared. They cancel. You have a +6x and a -6x. They cancel. You have a -4 and a +4. They cancel. If everything cancels, you still have a number you need to hold there as your final answer, and it would be 0. So if you look at the top, I see 0 as an option. It is letter E. So anywhere you see the number 5, you should fill in the letter E. Okay, I'm going to complete one more with you, and then I would ask that you complete the rest of these questions on your own and complete the riddle and turn this in once it is complete. If you look at number 6, there are no parentheses, so you can automatically think about combining like terms. You have 6x and -6x. They will cancel, leaving us with the final answer of -4. And if you notice, -4 is in our solution options. It is the letter C. So anywhere you see a number 6, you will fill in the letter C. I hope this helps get you started with the assignment. If you have any further questions as you're completing numbers 7 through 16, please let me know and I would be more than happy to help you. Hope you're all doing well.